are here to mend the wounds of Christ. He has paid the price. He has brought us near to behold the glory of the Lord. And so we will not fear through the storm and through the flood. By your spirit, by your blood, we will stand, we will stand.
That's We Have Overcome by Rivers and Robots. You guessed it, that's the band I'll be talking about today on episode number 2 of Cut the Mustard. Thanks for listening, everyone. I hope you listened to episode 1. If not, you can check it out on Spreaker.com as well as the YouTube channel, Cut the Mustard Podcast. Episode 2 is here, and I'm getting into my first topic. We Have Overcome was a song you just heard. This is a music episode. I'll be doing a lot of sports and music episodes throughout this show, and obviously I'll be talking about a ton of different things, but it will be primarily sports and music. Keep those ideas rolling around. So far I've gotten some music suggestions off my last podcast. Let's see, Luke Bryan, Florida Georgia Line, and Zach Brown Band. It's from Sally Terry commenting on the first episode on Facebook. No, I have listened to Zach Brown Band, and I actually do enjoy some of their music. I like that pop country mix to an extent, I will admit that. Actually, Keep Me in Mind is one of my all-time favorite songs. It's got to be up there. So, yes, I do enjoy Zach Brown Band. Have not listened to Florida Georgia Line or Luke Bryan really at all, to be honest. But it's something to look into and maybe even do an episode on as well. So, thanks for that suggestion. Keep them coming. Also, we've got 2 guests in the works. Cohen Zimmerman and Tyler Noss will both be on with specific topics. I'm not going to let you know what those topics are. You're going to have to wait for those. But, yeah, keep letting me know if you want to be featured on the show. You want to be a guest on the show. I am excited to, at some point this summer, get a guest on. Tyler and Cohen will be on, and taking requests. Keep them coming. The official Google definition of the cliche phrase "cut the mustard" is to come up to expectations or reach the required standard. When I was thinking of a name for this show, it's kind of ironic because I really hate cliches, but that's the first thing that I thought of when I thought of making a name for the podcast. It just exemplifies pretty much perfectly what I want to do on this show. Does this topic, or does this band, does this individual, sports team, etc., pretty much any topic, a political story, political figure, do they cut the mustard? Do they meet expectations, come up to the required standard? That's what I'm doing. Hence the name. So that's the slight background. I really didn't give any in the introduction episode, which, if you haven't listened to, go ahead and listen to. But, yeah, that's all the background info I got for you on the name. If you wanted more, sorry. I love that cliche, though. And I don't really like cliches, which is... The title was not clickbait. I'm going to jump right into the episode today. I have never in my life been to a concert. Big confession. And it's not that I don't want to ever go to a concert, but I don't really want to go to a concert. I would much rather sit at home and listen to music on Spotify than pay to go sit at a concert where a band plays, or an artist plays music that they have chosen, I haven't chosen, in a crowded, stuffy area. Don't want to pay, rather stay at home, listen to it for free. That's my take. I can see the hate comments rolling in right now. I'm going to get a lot of crap for this. What's your opinion? I would rather listen to music at home. However, this Thursday night, I will be attending my first concert ever, and the concert is a Rivers and Robots concert. It's going to be the concert's going to be in Lancaster, Crossway Church of Lancaster. They have decided to do something new this year for their annual youth camp, which I'll be attending again for the 5th time. This year they are adding in a concert to their weekly schedule. And it's Rivers and Robots concert, which if you haven't heard of them, which probably many of you listening have not heard of them, they are an indie worship band based in Manchester, United Kingdom. They were founded in 2012 by Jonathan Ogden. He anchors the band on the guitar, keys, and vocals. David Hales rocks the guitar and sings as well, and Nathan Sterling is on vocals as well as bass. That is the band. You probably have never heard of them. I hadn't, so when I heard that they were going to be doing a concert and I was going to be attending it, I figured I'd go and listen to some of their music. They have 5 albums out. They recently released a Still album. That's actually literally the title of the album. It's called Still Volume 1, and that was released in January of this year. It is, you guessed it, an album without singing. It is solely instrumental, and it's a take on several different popular songs, popular hymns, and such. Their 4th episode that they released was in 2016, The Eternal Son. All Things New was released in 2014. Take Everything in 2012, and their first album, 2011, The Great Light. So I guess essentially they've been around since 2011, although officially on their website it says that they've been around since 2012. What about the name? Let me just tell you right now, I love their name, Rivers and Robots. You probably don't know what that means, and I didn't either. On their website, I quote, "Our name comes from the combination of acoustic and electronic sounds we like to use in our music." That's pretty cool. It uses alliteration in the name. It perfectly exemplifies what they're trying to do, and it's catchy and memorable. I'm going to remember it. I'm not going to forget Rivers and Robots anytime soon, I can tell you that. Also from their website, this is their slogan, "Mad Respect. We aim to make Jesus known throughout, or excuse me, we aim to make Jesus known through our creative worship." Right there. Even if I hated their music, much respect. Because any band that's sole aim is to make Jesus known, that's pretty awesome. Much respect to them. But I don't hate their music. I do enjoy their music, and I'm going to start right off by saying that I like their music. For me, it's not something that I could listen to a full album of theirs straight through. It is too much of a generic contemporary style that they have for me to be able to listen to it, a full album of theirs straight through, without getting tired of it. My favorite album that they've released is probably going to have to be the album that opening song you heard, the bumper music at the beginning of the show, was from. All Things New. That would be their 3rd album, released in 2014. It's their opening track, We Have Overcome. That's my favorite album of theirs. That's the one album that I would say, if I could listen to any straight through, that'd be the album. Also, the song you're going to hear at the end is the 9th track on this album, Shepherd of My Soul. Another thing that I love about them is their album art. Just awesome. I will be posting a link on the Facebook page to their website so you guys can check it out. I'm not even going to try to describe this. It's just awesome. It's like eye candy, really. Excellent artist, whoever it is that does their album cover. Spot on. Absolutely love it. I would have to say, though, that there are numerous things about them that I like more than their actual music. And I do enjoy their music. Album covers, their slogan, and their name. All spot on. Their music, a little too similar to the standard contemporary style that we're hearing today in modern worship music. I want diversity, and to me, that is one reason why I'm not as big of a fan as worship music as I would like to be. Christian worship music. I think that secular songs are just better musically. The song might have better lyrics, but you gotta hook me with the music. It's kind of disappointing. So, Rivers and Robots is a band I enjoy. They're a little bit too similar to the standard modern style, but I am excited about this concert. Despite everything I said earlier, I don't hate concerts, or the idea of concerts, because I've never been to one, so I can't actually say whether or not I like it. It'll be a first experience for me. I am excited. Another thing I love about this band is there's a page on their website. They have chords for a couple of dozen of their songs. You see here, it looks like they've got about 2 dozen worth of chords for their songs. It's all of the songs off the Eternal Sun album and All Things New. That's awesome. You provide those for free. It isn't a text document, so it's a little bit hard to read. But great way to spread your band's name and gain popularity through aspiring artists, people who might want to play your songs. You provide them for free right there on your website. Their most popular song, they've got 2 that outshine all the rest. Shepherd of My Soul and We Have Overcome, the 2 songs that I'm playing here today. Shepherd of My Soul got about 720,000 plays on Spotify, and We Have Overcome, a close second, with 650,000 plays on Spotify. We Have Overcome probably is my favorite song of Rivers and Robots. All Things New is their most popular album, and I'm really hoping that they play that at the concert this Thursday. If you haven't heard them, check it out, because I enjoy them, just not as much as I would have liked to. I'm looking for diversity and extreme creativity in the Christian contemporary music industry, and unfortunately, I don't see a lot of that. It runs together for me, and that's why I'm not into it as much as I feel like I could be, or I would like to be. Check them out. Riversandrobots.com is the website. Follow them on Facebook, or like them on Facebook, I should say. Follow them on Twitter. I will be posting a link to their Facebook page on my Facebook page, or posting a link to their website, rather, not my Facebook page. So check them out. I hope you guys can listen to them. And if you happen to be attending youth camp, let me know. Crossway Church of Lancaster Youth Camp 2017. Let me know what your thoughts are heading into the concert on Thursday night. And on a scale of 1 to 10, once you've listened to some of their music, what would you rate Rivers and Robots? Let me know. Comment on the post, etc., etc. And that's going to do it for episode 2, my first music episode in the book. I will have more music episodes like this one in the future, so stay tuned. Obviously going to youth camp this week, so you're going to have to wait for an episode for later. To close it out, here is Rivers and Robots, Shepherd of My Soul.
You are treading a path for me, God of the seasons and sky. You have always been holding my life, and Lord, you are the shepherd of my soul. So I lay down my plans, I give up my right.